What is up? We're back with the second episode of the Road to Pro series. Today I decided to bring y'all on my Sunday. It's a pretty typical Sunday, so it's my longer run day. And beginning of prep, the runs aren't too terribly long. Also, they'll never get like absurdly long, or at least what I'm used to on marathon prep, because in the 70.3 you only run a half marathon, so you don't really need to be putting down absurd mileage. An hour and 5 minute run, so I'm guessing around 7 miles I'll get to. It's just very chill. I already stretched before this, as you saw. I already ate my 2 rice cakes with a tablespoon of honey that I love. But yeah, I'm gonna hit this run and I will catch y'all after. I almost forgot to bring this down on the treadmill. That would have sucked mid-run. I would have had to run upstairs, but my fueling for this run is gonna just be 1 Go Gel at mile 4. My body's really used to taking Go Gels every 4 miles. 25 ounces of water, 25 fluid ounces, but I've got 2 scoops of Ecolyte electrolytes in there. So 700 milligrams of sodium in this, and then these pack 120 milligrams of sodium. But the main thing you're getting from this is 24 grams of carbs. Sorry, 110 milligrams of sodium. And that's gonna be what powers me through this run. Okay, we just finished up that hour and 5 minute run. It went really smooth. Gonna finish up the little bit I have left on this water bottle just to get the electrolytes in, the sodium in. Finished up the Go Gel. Where is it? Yeah. Finish this bad boy up right here too. Tastes good. Literally best flavor. I'm telling you, I'm biased, I guess, but it is very, very good. It tastes like those little apple cinnamon cups, or cinnamon applesauce cups that you got when you were a kid. Go upstairs, stretch out a little bit more, shower, and then I'll meet y'all for breakfast. All right, we got breakfast here. It's gonna be 2 English muffins, well, 1 split in half with PB2 and honey on it, and then 2 eggs on sourdough with some butter. It's gonna go down good. Good carbs to refuel after the run today. Light on protein. My next meal will be more protein dense though. I'm gonna chill here and watch some videos on Ironmans. So just always trying to study up on what I can be doing and how I can be doing better. I'm looking like pale as all get out. I'll show y'all what we're dealing with here. Like a winter wonderland out there. I'm gonna go ahead and eat that, and then I'll catch y'all for my next meal. And then we still got a lift to hit. Second meal of the day. It's 200 grams long grain white rice, about 7 ounces of ground beef, 96.4 lean, with some mushrooms and onions cut up and just all sauteed and fried. I'm telling you, I've never had this before. I've seen a guy on YouTube eat it. It fit my macros really good. I'm gonna be making it a lot more now. Here it is. It's also got some like spaghetti sauce mixed in there. So I'll eat this and then I'll work out in about, what time is it? Let's see, about an hour and a half probably. Go hit my lift. So this would be just good food to have in my stomach before I do that. And I'll probably eat a banana like 30 minutes before my lift. But yeah, I'll catch y'all. All right, so it's time to hit our workout for the day, which is gonna be, this is like the second day of the week split. So my first day is lower body plus core. And then the focus of today is upper body, your posterior chain, and more just like stability. So there's a lot of back stuff in here, shoulders, there's some chest, and then little bit of lower body, like hip thrusts or hamstring curls. And then the last bit is some suitcase carries. So that's more like stability and obliques and your core. Focusing on just getting more functional with my strength training during this prep, rather than when I'm off prep being more of like the meathead of, you know, going to failure every set, trying to put on a lot of muscle mass, because it's not really the name of the game when you're trying to get faster right now, prepping up for a race. But yeah, let's get started. That's the workout done. Now it's time to cook some dinner. I'm thinking some real good chicken strips. If you watch the short form content, you know, and some russet potato fries. That'll be good carbs, good protein. I'm lacking some protein right now. And just wanna get some protein in after the lift because I am kind of a gym bro at heart. Also trying to get better about having caffeine after a certain time. I usually try to cut it off around, I don't know, 2 p.m. during the week because I go to bed earlier and have to get up earlier. And then on the weekends, around 3, 4 p.m. latest. So this will be decaf coffee that I'm making. Here's the lovely dinner we have made. Don't mind the fork. I just like eating with a small fork and small spoons for some reason. Russet potato fries, real good chicken, just a couple pickles. Now I honestly eat this meal way too much, but who doesn't love fries and chicken strips? Like, let's be honest. Got some sugar-free barbecue sauce over there. Got the TV over here. We're watching Sam Laidlow. Really good triathlete. It's just interesting to me. But yeah, I'm gonna chill out a little bit, eat this, and then we gotta eat about like 2 more meals. Or 3, depending on the snacks I break out. It all depends. We've gotta get about 1,000 more calories in, so we'll see how that goes. But we'll definitely hit it. I'm gonna relax, eat this, chill a little bit, and I'll catch y'all a little later on. It's currently 7:56. We've got some avocado toast. It's just about 80 grams of avocado on 2 pieces of sourdough bread. Get a little taste test. Hold on. Here's the spot. Real quick, I wanted to talk about in this video just some of my 2026 goals. I've got a good bit of them, so stick with me. I've got them broken down into 2 sections. One is just like life outside of fitness and training and my aspirations of going pro, and then fitness. So under the life, number 1 is get a closer relationship to God. I feel like a lot of people say they want to strive for that, and I've grown up in a Christian household, going to church, and I feel like I've always had a relationship with him, but I've been more lukewarm, and that's dangerous, it says in the Bible. So I'm trying to get more on fire for the Lord. I want to get more financially smart or stable as I get older. You know, I'm getting into the years where moving out is something I'm thinking about, and I'm getting that draw to kind of be on my own more and get out of my parents' place. Even though they're awesome, I love living here, obviously, but still got that drive just to be on my own and start my own life. Growth and comfort online. So obviously growing more of an audience and making this more of a living than a hobby, even if it's not my primary job, even if it just, you know, helps pay a couple bills. That would be nice. But I really just love posting these videos, and I like sitting down and editing them and putting videos together. It's kind of like putting pieces of a puzzle together. And then comfort, obviously, it can be really nerve-wracking to post and do your things like that. Just with friends from around and just random people, you know. You're putting yourself out there for the whole world to see, and these videos will be out there for forever. So you want to try to make sure you're leaving a good example. Grow my online coaching, so my fitness coaching and my nutritional coaching. I do offer both of those. I haven't really got it set up like I need to do, and that's reason why it's one of my 2026 goals, one of my resolutions, if you want to call it that. I want to read more, hence why I've got this book called Endure by Alex Hutchinson. I need to get better in that, try to get that put in my nighttime routine before I go to bed, help tire me out some instead of just scrolling on social media, or just watching YouTube or Netflix. You know, do something more beneficial to my life and my brain. I used to think reading was kind of nerdy, but as I get more mature, I realize that it does make you a lot smarter and a lot more vocal, and you're able to, you know, articulate yourself better. And that's something I wanna get way better at. I've got a daily journal, aka what I'm holding right now. So these pages, I've got stuff I've been writing down. I don't know if you can see it, but just pages and pages of stuff I'm writing down, just kind of day-to-day thoughts, more private stuff. And then more of a set routine. I want to get better at, you know, waking up more consistently throughout the week and weekend. You know, I'm still young, so I want to have a little bit of a life on the weekends, you know, stay out some later with my friends and all that. So I'm not going to be that dead set of waking up at 5 a.m. every day, but I really want to get a routine better so my sleep's better and more consistent, and just that kind of leads into the fitness. Now the fitness side, I'll go through these real quick. Become as fit as I can. You know, endurance is a year to year thing. You know, it'll take me a long time to get as fit as I can possibly be, but I want to be as fit as I can right now. Dial in the little things: nutrition, recovery, sleep, etc., which kind of goes with setting the routine. Make a name for myself in triathlons. I've got Ironman 70.3 written down here, and endurance sports in general. I mean, I don't know if I want to do triathlons for the rest of my life. I'll see where it goes. That's definitely my number one interest now. That's all I want to do and all I can think about right now. So we'll stick with triathlons for now. And then stay disciplined even when motivation comes and goes. There's times where you're really, really on fire for the sport and training, and you feel like good, and you know, I get excited to wake up and train, and then I've already been through some of the lows where, you know, training seems like such a big hassle. You don't want to do it, but I just want to be very consistent in both of those times. It's obviously easy to be consistent when you're on fire for it, and then when you're not, it's harder to be consistent. But I need to be consistent all the time, and I feel like I've done pretty good with that. But that's just something I wrote down. I feel like if I write it down, it's more out there than if I just think about it in my head. Now that I'm putting it out here to y'all, I'm definitely not gonna let it go. I don't want to let anybody down. That's just not who I want to be. As my character is somebody who says something and doesn't do it. So going out there on a big limb on this series called Road to Pros, and I don't care how long it takes, but I will make it to become a pro in triathlons. I don't care, and I'm saying it right now. And who knows how long, but this clip will be in a video where when I'm a pro and I'm sitting down talking about it, or talking about how I got there, or some video, this clip will be put in when I'm saying right now on Sunday, January 25th, 2026, I'm saying I will be a pro in triathlons. So mark my words. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and eat this. I'll catch up with y'all for the last two meals. It's just a yogurt bowl and then a bowl of cereal with some banana in it. But yeah, I'm going to eat this, chill, journal some, and then try to read some tonight. I kind of like the idea of just sitting down and talking at the end of the videos. So who knows, this might be a new thing weekly. Let me know if y'all like it, if y'all have made it this far. I will catch y'all. All right, we're here for the final bit of the night. Final part of this video. Got my yogurt bowl I was talking about. I've been loving these things recently. 2 servings of yogurt, Frosted Flakes cereal, 1 serving, 1 tablespoon or 21 grams of honey, along with some frozen pineapples, frozen, if I could talk, frozen pineapples, frozen mangoes, and frozen peaches. So this is really gas, good protein, good carbs, tastes amazing. That's the most important part. And then running a little low on calories, so we needed some more carbs. So as you can tell, I'm excited to eat this because I'm not waiting to even talk. But this is gonna be a bowl of cereal. I haven't poured the milk on yet because I knew I was gonna get this clip. And you can't have soggy milk, or you can't have soggy cereal. But 1 serving of Frosted Flakes, 1 whole banana. It was about 100 grams. I weighed it out. And then I'm gonna do 1 serving, 1 cup, 240 grams of this almond milk, unsweetened, but it's vanilla flavored with natural flavors, 30 calories per cup. Doesn't sit hard on the stomach. I love it. Love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat these, and then I'm going straight to bed. I'm actually taking these up to my room. I'm gonna watch some more videos. Knocked out my reading for the night. Really interesting chapter. Got a swim. Or actually no, the swim got moved because of the snowstorm. My gym's closed where I usually swim. So I'm gonna do a 45-minute zone 2 bike after my 20-minute run. And I normally do that bike on Tuesday, but now we're just swapping them. So I'm gonna swim Tuesday, bike tomorrow, but run 20 minutes tomorrow, just like on schedule, and then tempo run on Tuesday, just like on schedule. The only thing that's switching is the run, or I'm sorry, the only thing that's switching is the bike and the swim. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know any changes or anything y'all want to tell me in the comments. I really enjoy getting comments. It's one of my favorite things, honestly, at this point, because I don't get a lot of them. But yeah, make sure y'all get y'all's workout in, no matter how big or small. I will catch y'all on the next one. Peace.